Tommy Robinson breaks silence and claims he defended himself after being released on bail over St Pancras assault.
Can I start? Come on, United Kingdom, September 13th. Are you ready? Can I start with some thank yous? I want to thank every single person who defended me and defended my name from the lies and smears that were put out across the media over the last 7 days. Okay? Let's get some facts. All right? Anyone who I know watched all of you blindly defend me. I watched commentator after commentator after commentator. Do you know how heartwarming it was to see people say, Tommy wouldn't just attack someone. Tommy ain't going to attack him. There's going to be something else that's gone on. Yeah. What I will say now, which I'll request of the Metropolitan Police Force, is release the footage for the public. Let the public see the footage, not the little clip. Let them see all of the footage of what happened. Okay? I was told very clearly by my lawyers not to comment, so I had to remain silent. I have been questioned, although I don't believe there's a complainant in this case. I also don't blame the gentleman in this case, because anyone who has a negative opinion of me, they've been lied to. So when he's accosted me, let me just tell you what. If they release the video, what you will see, you'll see me on my way home. You'll see me accosted by an aggressive drunk male. When I say accosted, he's here, yeah, for minutes. Following me, comes off his train, doesn't go out of the train station, spots me and goes straight for me. I'm then followed, I'm confronted, I'm harassed, I'm threatened continuously. I try to leave, I try to get away, it continues. Now, I tell people, don't give them what they want. And it was only at the point of direct physical confrontation that I defended myself. When you watch the video, I probably should defend myself for a minute before that, yeah? But I was trying everything. Now, what's also very telling is the forensic tent, the way this was spun, the age of the gentleman, which is a lie. Yeah? The media lied to you about everything. You know what else is mad? Do you know, I landed back yesterday, didn't I? The police are waiting at the plane. I told them I was on that plane. I had arranged with the police. I changed my flight. I was meant to fly into Manchester. I changed it at their request to help them out. Yeah? Also, which you'll get to hear, I contacted the police straight after the incident. Said I've been accosted. Exactly what I watched yesterday. Do you know what I was worried for? I probably had the worst week of my life. I thought they'd just get rid of the footage. And then I thought, I'm totally being set up. When I looked at, let's just say one of the witnesses is a far left activist, an actor. Yeah? Everything you would have thought is exactly how it is. I sit here now because I've watched the CCTV of the whole incident. It's all there. Yeah, it's all there. So as I said, just release the footage, man. Release the footage. Anyone who sees me in my day-to-day travels, unfortunately, I've come to realise something here. Yeah, because I go everywhere on my own. London, Manchester, Luton, wherever I am, I go on my own. I now realise I can't. I can't because I've just had the scare of my life. I've had the scare of my life. And also to the media that said I fled the country. I've produced evidence that the arrangements and the trip, which was for work, was booked before that incident. Accommodation was booked before that incident. Now, I was meant to be doing something that day, which I didn't do in the end, which was trigonometry podcast, because my solicitors told me I couldn't talk. Don't talk. So I had to cancel that, which I'm a bit gutted about. But just so people know, if I'd fled the country, if I had, like the media had portrayed to the world, yeah, would I have my passport now? I haven't been charged, by the way, yeah? I haven't been charged with anything. So I've been bailed till 2nd of September. I can enter London. All I'd say is show that video to any jury in this country. I was acting in self-defence. Totally acting in self-defence. The other funny thing, which I expected anyway, was lies from witnesses. What they don't realise is there is yeah, a recording of what was happening that hasn't been released. Yeah. So when you read a witness statement, I think, well, we've got the recording, dickhead. Yeah. So what you're saying was said, wasn't said. Certainly not by me. Yeah. The aggressor, because some of these witnesses who give big statements about who I am and how racist I am and I should be back in jail. Yeah, unfortunately for you, bruv, yeah, there is a recording. There's always a fucking recording. So, if you were worried, I was worried, haven't been able to speak. I was still worried for the gentleman. As I said, I wish no harm on him. I don't believe he was the aggressor. He confronted me. I didn't want the situation to happen. I hope he makes a full recovery. I really do. I hope he's learns a lesson in it. But yeah, just thank you to everyone who had my back. Thank you to everyone who defended my name. And yeah, the media's whole thing, media tracking me down. Like, what are you tracking me down for, you knobs? I've been in contact with the police from the moment it happened. The moment it happened, I contacted the police. Then my solicitors have been in talking with the police since 6 o'clock the next morning, arranging. So when I landed back at Luton yesterday, it was all arranged. I don't understand the big fucking police escort and all the police cars and the police, when I got on, they said, "Were you expecting us?" I said, "It's me that's arranged to meet you here, you weirdos." Like, but obviously they hadn't been told that by their hierarchies. It's like, I've purposely changed my flight for you guys, right, to come and have this interview. Do you know what else I got nicked for? I'm going to go through this now. I'm going to thank Ezra Levant because Ezra jumped straight to my defence. Do you know what I got nicked for? I got nicked for sharing a Daily Mail article. They used the Internet Harms Act, whatever, Safety Act from 2023, which basically says that the media, the mainstream media, are protected from sharing articles that cause offence, but we're not. So they nicked me for sharing a Daily Mail article. They also nicked me for posting in 2020 fucking 4. In 2020 fucking 4. Really? And after October 7th, I got 3 nickings, yeah? Another nicking was for sharing a flag that said, "Fuck Hamas." Fuck Hamas, fuck Palestine, fuck Islam. If you want to protest, go to a Muslim country and protest. That was my nicking for sharing that. I kid you not. I actually just laughed. But the truth is, I've had the worst week of my life. The most scary week of my life, because I expected the footage to be erased and I expected there to be witnesses, which there are, which don't tell the real story, which again there are. Unfortunately for those witnesses, if they decide to prosecute on this, you're going to look pretty stupid, lads. Yeah, and your own agenda, and it is a political agenda, because I've gone through the social medias, I've gone through who you are, I know everything. It's going to look pretty damning for you. You're lying. You're lying, and the evidence is there to prove you're lying. So anyway, listen. Just a thank you to everyone who supported me, who had my back without even knowing what had happened. And I think that's because you know who I am. So we are rolling on with September 13th. Okay? If you want to get one of these, you get them at nationwear.co.uk, along with the UTK baseball cap. That's what I'm sporting today. And I'm off to meet Ezra.
What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and make sure to subscribe for the latest breaking news.